Hello, welcome guys. We're gonna continue game voice. Hello guys, so current quest is find and examine the forest steel in the bewildering wood. Looks like we found a treasure chest. Alright, got a protector and add 5 to target's defense for 3 turns. Nice. Which way should we go? Should we go further into the woods? How about we go south? See if that opens up.
Trees bearing very solid-looking nuts, whipped to and fro in the force of the gale. This doesn't bode well for you.
Roll a 4 high to avoid the danger. Nice.
A bunch of nuts fly off from the trees, but you and your friends hightailed it out of there before any of them could hit you. You have found the Eastern Stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner. About the enemy.
Throw some fire at these trees. Oh, that's a miss. Lightning damage. Roll with a X to calculate the damage. Get a 6, baby. Oh, okay, so it's resistant to lightning. Let's do a AoE damage. The Buddy MR. How about wind? Weak to wind. 6, yes. Alright, 1 down, 1 to go. Let's do a cure. Never mind, we don't need to cure. How about heal?
Nice work.
A crit for the heal. Nice. Let's try body slam with 2 dice.
About the enemy. need to hit the Stela every single time I want to go home. Ah, what a pain, the frowning woman sighs. You did great.
Really, one? Still got a crit. Nice. Crit and weakness damage, nice.
You have found the southern Stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
West it is. You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing or perhaps birdsong. Yeah, that's probably a harpy. Let's find the singer. You take a peek inside the grass and immediately find the owner of the voice. It's a harpy. Seems like the harpy hasn't yet noticed you. You pick up a rock and throw it at the monster's feet. Startled, the monster flaps its wing and flies away. You find some coins scattered about. Nice. 220 gold. Nice, nice. Gotta get some more gears for these guys. See, it says head west.
About the enemy.
So I think the skeleton has health regeneration, and the mushroom has poison. So let's take care of the mushroom first. Keep that troll frozen for now. Let's see. Let's try wind damage. Come on, give me a sec. Oh, 1 health left. What a miss. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit.
Fortune favors the bold.
Alright. Like her HP went up. Ooh, she got a new attack. Thunderstorm. Deal +4 bolt damage to all enemies. It requires 3 shards. Nice. Each character in your party can set up 4 types of skills. Open the menu to set the skills. Got it. Yeah, let's add that skill. Let's see. Let's replace this. There you go. Got some AoE, fire, wind, and ice. Okay, he's good. And yeah, he's good too. Oh, did we forgot this chest? Ooh, you obtain a Windstay ring. Protect against wind. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. Let's see. So he has protects against paralysis. Okay. Yeah, let's give you the protection. I feel like we're gonna get a hard P boss. Since there are like a lot of harpies in this forest. Even though this is a card game, it's nice because it's like I'm using Theater of the Mind. And the Game Master's narrative voice is pretty cool. Let's throw some fire on this guy. And the main character has auto healing ability, so that's kind of nice. I'm gonna keep him as a healer mainly for now. Let's see, did we miss this one down here?
You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in. Nevertheless, you give it a smack.
Smack it. Smack it good. Find, examine the last deal in the Billing Wood. Alright. What's this? Okay, can't go there. I think we gotta go north. Let's go ahead and top him off. Nice
work.
crit. Oh, he got poisoned. Okay. All good. Let's go and finish mushroom. Okay, so the poison wears off after combat. So that's good. And we got a treasure. Which one should we pick? Let's see. Cure target of deadly poison. Alright, let's keep going north. Looks like over there there's another adventurer.
And fight. That was lucky.
Ah, it's like a heal. $126 XP, some gold, nice. And a defense. Let's continue. Oh, this person's
The woman
new.
appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows. And fight.
Oh, this is a new one. A dryad. Or dryad. Oh, what? Let's try fire. Alright, it's weak to fire. Let's go ahead and heal our witch. Let's finish her off. Yeah, this witch does a lot of damage. Alright, Mark, can you get a new skill? Nice, deal 1.5 damage. Based on dice roll, okay. Do we need to replace the cards? Deeper and deeper we go. Alright, found the other one.
You have found the Northern Stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow. You have found all 4 of the Stela in the Bewildering Wood. On a perhaps related note, you hear a sound emanating from the east.
Well, it sounds like another harpy. So we definitely don't want to listen to the harpy. Ooh, another chest. Alright, 500 gold. Okay, it's a dead end.
Excellent.
Oh, that was overkill.
The next Stela is... You hear someone murmuring? It sounds like a man, but you can't really be sure in these woods. Nuts fly off the trees and smack you and your friends right on the head. Everyone's faces screw up in agony.
Okay, I guess we went the wrong way.
Congrats.
Thank you.
about the enemy. Fortune favors the bold. You examine the stela. The message carved into the stela reads, "Play in tune with the forest." You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston. Doot 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 doodly doot 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 doot. You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute. You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you. A young woman appears before you. "That was absolutely dreadful," she whinges, her jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment. She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood. By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side. Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis to lead you eastward out of the forest. What luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated. But, she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first. "That'll cost you 1,000 gold pieces," you say smugly. "Ugh, it's always about money with you travelers," she snorts derisively. Her face contorts in disgust. She reaches into her cloak. "Hey, what about my money?" you stammer. Before you can finish your thought, Mars' tongue whips across your hand, snatching the fruit and sliding it into his gullet. Ridis gasps. "How could you let him do that? Just one of those fruits sells for 10,000 gold pieces."
Oh my gosh. He just ate 10,000 gold worth of fruit. Hilarious.
"So you can pay me back for the fruit your little friend stole, or you can hand over that flute," she says, pressing her case. "I think you've lost this one," Melanie says, snickering. You look down at Mar, who seems quite pleased with himself. "I suppose I have," you sigh in resignation. You begrudgingly hand the woodland flute to Ridis. Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away. Well, playing is is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing. Riddis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through Woodland, where she lives. It's that-a way. Welcome to Woodland, Riddis says, gesturing out over the village. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day, so you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest, she says, and makes her way home. Welcome. 100 gold pieces will get you wherever you're headed, the master says as you set foot in the carriage shop. You will be instantly transported to any location you've previously visited. Travel for 100 gold pieces? Welcome to the Forest Oasis, the man greets you warmly. You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water? How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
I wish there was a way for you to compare the items while you're in the shop. Oh, okay. Current equipment.
You learn that Ridis's family is mired in debt and living hand to mouth. And I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously. We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off. Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters, perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause. Ridis pores over a book while practicing on the woodland flute. She remains dreadful at it. The instant you begin speaking, she nearly leaps out of her skin and hides the book. She somehow hadn't noticed you. I thought you were the debt collectors. You can't sneak up on me like that, she stammers, struggling to regain her composure. You take note of a woman who appears quite ill. As it turns out, she is none other than Ridis's mother. She is in no small amount of pain. Will you give her something to ease her suffering? The item you've proffered has no effect on her illness, but I appreciate the thought all the same, she says with a smile. Ridis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude. She begins speaking of Ridis, who has been preparing the medicine that helps her get through the day. She blames her illness, and therefore herself, for making Ridis's life so difficult. The more she talks, the more her face drops. This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass. Been a while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor, lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge. The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood. I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you. Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables. Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy. Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp. He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just-drank water arcing out onto the floor. The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close. A scream pierces the silence. Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins. The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street. Ridis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams. My mother is still inside, Ridis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village. Ridis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own. Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant. He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Ridis's house, as if to say, "Get me back there, quick." Quickly, put it out. You have to put it out, Ridis screams at Mar. Mar douses the house with the water he sucked up from the well. The fire is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
Get a high roll on this one. Nice. Oh, and a crit, and a weakness. Alright, 6. Starting out well. Spoke too soon. Oh, and he has health recovery? Okay.
Fortune favors the bold.
Let's go.
The fiery beast dispatched, you return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mar's help. Ridis's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder? Light breaks on a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood. Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched. Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well, despite the circumstances, you ask Ridis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock. Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave. We are in search of the dragon, you say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest. A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains. You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you seethe. At last, Ridis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.